Regarding review call scheduling, first and foremost, you should start with Basecamp for scheduling your review calls. Now, I don't mean scheduling the actual call itself, which I discussed in the previous section, which you should use the review call request form for. I mean scheduling how your team is going to work on the review calls. As you can see here, I have a template for our review call schedule up. Each review call has four to-dos associated with it to help remind you, except for review call 4, which just has 3, because there are no required edits after the post-travel review call. Each review call has submit to mentors, submit to EIA, the concept review call, and the required edits. The call itself and then the required edits. Now, you would want to submit to EIA. We can work back from required edits. So each call you have 1 week to complete all of the required edits. So say you want your review call 1 to be completely done by January 20th. We want to make sure we're having the call January 13th so we can give ourselves that 1 week leeway to get the required edits done. Now, if we want to have the call on January 13th, we need to give the EIA staff at least a week worth of time to both schedule the call and review your material. So we'll want to actually submit to EIA on January 6th. Now, this deadline's a little tricky because it depends on your agreement and responsiveness of your mentors. But if we want to submit to EIA on January 6th and we've agreed with our mentors that they will review everything that we submit within a week, we're then going to want to submit to our mentors on December 30th. And this is how quickly the review calls can come up. So you want to keep in mind that it's not just this 24-hour turnaround, or you can, turn in your assignment the day before it's due and take a bad grade if you didn't have the time. These are real projects that are actually being implemented. There is no option to get a B- and move on with your life. We have to get an A+ in everything. We want safe structures, efficient structures for the communities in which we're working. Now, after your initial Basecamp deadlines are assigned based on your project agreement, if you do need to adjust these, you should navigate to the Volume 1 Campus Operations Binder, and in the Project Deliverables section, it gives you some advice on when you should be having your concept review call, your design review call, 4 months before travel, 3 months before travel, etc. So if your travel changes or anything changes, you can adjust accordingly.